This guy, entering his college dorm for the first time, was shocked to find a beautiful girl changing clothes. The guy quickly stopped the girl, who was about to scream, and then threw off his own shirt, thinking that if they had both seen each other, neither had anything to lose. It turned out that the school had arranged mixed-gender dormitories. However, their unexpected and deeply personal first meeting caught the attention of the school authorities. To his surprise, the girl was actually a princess of the country. Panicked, John immediately apologized to the princess, but she demanded that he die to atone for the incident. John, however, felt that it was just a glance, and there was nothing to be concerned about. This remark completely enraged the princess. Seeing the situation escalate, a teacher quickly slipped out of the room. At that moment, the princess, furiously enraged, conjured a massive fire that began to consume John. But just as the flames were about to engulf him, John came up with a clever compliment.
Because I've never seen anyone so beautiful!
Which made Diana, the princess, so shy she couldn't lift her head. The principal intervened just in time to defuse the situation. It turned out that John wasn't just a repeat student, but the lowest-ranked student in the school. On the other hand, Diana was the highest-ranked, the top of her class. John, not only having low magical power but also being at the bottom in every other attribute, was known as the Fallen Knight. So, the principal's plan was to pair the weakest student, John, with the strongest, Diana, to create a balance. However, Diana didn't agree with this plan.
If you and I are going to live together, then I have 3 conditions.
Okay.
You may not speak to me. You may not open your eyes. You may not breathe.
If you like, I'll just fall down dead right now.
If you can stick with the rules, you may live in front of the room.
I can't be inside the room!
Luckily, the principal stepped in to stop her, preparing to let the two prove their worth with their own abilities. The winner would have the right to set the rules. Surprisingly, John agreed to this challenge. Diana didn't believe that John, an F-ranked student, could possibly defeat her. As she saw how firm his resolve was, Diana decided to raise the stakes and put pressure on John. Whoever lost would have to serve the winner unconditionally for the rest of their life. At that moment, Diana had no idea how much she would regret this decision. But John had his reasons for accepting the battle. He had to win the 7-star swordsmanship contest, held by the various academies, to graduate. Only by winning would he be able to leave the academy, despite having the lowest ability stats. Diana was still confident she would win. The two were about to face off in a battle. John struck first with a stylish sword draw, while Diana summoned a massive fire tornado. From the swirling flames, she drew her sword, which was engulfed in flames, and charged toward John. John dodged the powerful strike, and Diana relentlessly attacked, but each time, John skillfully avoided her blows with precise angles. Then, John used the same sword technique as Diana, learning its essence from watching others and surpassing it through his own skill. This was John's swordsmanship. Diana's attack eventually revealed a flaw, and John knocked her sword away, then struck with a powerful blow. Diana, thinking John had already won, was shocked when the aura surrounding her body blocked the attack. She had initially wanted to rely solely on her sword skills, but John had forced her to use all her strength.
Will not allow me to give up on myself. That's why I thought about it. What I need to do in order for the weakest to beat the strongest. And this is it. Hitoshira!
Where did he go?
I will defeat all of yours!